Although typically the UNSC use dropships to deploy troops to the battlefield, certain scenarios such as when the enemy have a heavy anti-air presence, or locations with hazardous terrain, call for a more direct approach, and that's where drop pods come in, most notably used by orbital drop shock troopers. A typical ODST combat drop involves dozens or sometimes even hundreds of drop pods being deployed by a spacecraft in quick succession. The pods then use their top-mounted rocket thruster to maneuver their descent to strategic landing zones, on a path aimed to avoid enemy detection and assaults, deploying a braking parachute to slow their descent, and crash landing on the pod's reinforced bottom impact plating. The door hatch is then expelled by explosive bolts, allowing the occupant to burst forth and engage enemy combatants instantly. The interior of these pods include a crash seat, communications gear, weapon racks, lockers, and a basic flight control system. There's also a few main variants of manned drop pods, including the M8823 Human Entry Vehicle, or HEV, was the classic drop pod variant, utilised by smaller ships during the Human Covenant War that are without their own ODST squads. The M7650 HEV was an older, obsolete, and unreliable drop pod used in limited numbers during the war. The M8900 single-occupant exoatmospheric insertion vehicle was the preferred drop pod for ODSTs, and it was both faster and more manoeuvrable than the previously mentioned pods. The M9407 SOEIV is the most recent addition. Developed after the Human Covenant War, it features better in-flight communication systems, significantly improved structural integrity, limited inertial compensation, as well as a configurable internal harness that could fit both ODST troops and Spartans in Mjolnir armor. Follow for more lore. Catch you next time.